By total coincidence, we're looking at another toy line that might be ending soon. Mortal Kombat from Storm Collectibles. Let's check them out while they're still around. What's up, everybody? In case you didn't hear the rumors, supposedly we might not be getting any more Mortal Kombat figures from Storm Collectibles because the Mortal Kombat logo was missing from the recent license agreement promo that was displayed by somewhere by Storm Collectibles. I don't know if that's the case, but whether it is or it isn't, I have in my hands Goro. This was one of the most impressive fictional characters I had ever seen in video games to that point. Realized, especially in Mortal Kombat, which had that kind of like realistic looking animation, and to see this guy kind of like lumbering around and just ripping people apart was absolutely insane. And then when I saw him in the movies, that was really impressive and pretty well executed for the time. So now I'm super excited to check him out. My first time checking him out in action figure form, and let's do it together. Immediate impressions on the package, he looks really massive, and that face portrait looks badass. Age 17 and up, Mortal Kombat. Quick look at the reverse side. Prince Goro has brought much honor to the Shokin race by serving Shao Kahn. Oh, Shao Kahn is a Shokin. That's original. Interchanging head sculpts. 1, 2, 3. And I'm really interested to see exactly how the mechanism is going to work for all these arms and stuff. You know, so let's get them out and let's check them out. All right. Damn, that dude is massive. He is massive. Something that impresses me with Storm Collectibles figures is how sturdy and also smooth all the joints are. And I always quickly check out the elbows as I take them out of the package, and they're just like really smooth while simultaneously feeling tight. Very, very nice, impressive. Softness check. Oh, look at this. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, at least this red ruby, it reminds me of the necklace, the Eye of the Serpent or whatever from Conan the Barbarian, the stone they stole. It didn't have all these other rubies around it, but it had that one. Very nice. That's like a stiff plastic. Storm Collectibles figures, as I was saying, they have that soft chest cavity, which allows for, let's check it out. Yeah, look at that. It allows for this collapsing butterfly range, so you can get really close grips there in the front. As you see here, it looks really weird, and it's cupping up, but I think I've never seen that before, but I think that's because of the double shoulders here. So the bottom one is, the abs are solid, and then the chest is that soft part. It goes pretty high up, I'll say. The hard part does. And then this sits over it. All right, that makes sense. Take a look at the back. This is really nicely done. I don't know what that is. I don't know if he has scales or what that is, calluses or something. But that looks really nice. Look at how deep his back is. Crazy. You see, like smooth swivel there. You've got that much forward at the waist. All right, so let's see how everything up here is working. Wow, you see? I love that, man. Everything here moves so smooth. Look at how far up you can get. It does lift up the chest a lot. Over here, I've got a little bit of plastic that I gotta just warm up so it can go back to form, like this side, which will get your 90 with the first set of arms, and you could totally get more. You'll get your butterfly, super range. And I think this is a unique move by Storm Collectibles with this like soft upper torso piece. I like the advantages it gives you. The disadvantage is that sometimes, as you can see, the plastic is warped and it doesn't form fit exactly as it was designed to. But let's see how much. But it gives you a lot of range. Look at that. Look at how much I can bend forward with him. Get those shoulders way out. Open that chest way up. Let's see what we got going on down here. We got 90. Exactly 90 at those arms. There is no butterfly at these arms. You know, but it's just amazing articulation. I can bend the torso forward, but bend the head up. You know, I can bend the entire torso back the way it was. You get way back. See, sometimes it'll catch, but because it's so soft, you just kind of like adjust it, you know, and it works out no problem. But it takes some getting used to. See, you have good coverage here because this lower piece comes up so high, really nice. The range on the lower arms is much, you have a little bit of back and forth here in the shoulders. It's much more limited than the upper arms, and the upper arms are much longer. You could probably get like a fist bump pose with those. Fist bump pose there, no problem. And you could almost get a, whoops. You could almost get a arms cross pose. Man, this dude is a beast. At the legs, you got your splits. You've got some swivel at the leg. A little better than 90, that's impressive. No swivel at the boot. At the leg, at the foot, I mean, I was wrong, that's dope. It's just on a regular hinge, that's dope. So you should get some swivel, a little bit, or some rocker, I mean. And you have your toe, which is nice and stiff. Really dope, man. This stuff looks absolutely killer, bro. And it's soft. That's another thing I love about Storm Collectibles. Like, they use so many soft plastics. Like, this right here is so soft. Holy crap. I feel like action figure hair should be made out of this stuff. Not even the hair is made out of this really soft material. That is super soft. Nice paint detailing there. Man, this dude is really tough. The articulation is a lot easier than what I thought it would be, because I had never seen anything like this before. But because they have, you have movement there at the bottom of the waist, but then you have some point of articulation here and again up here. I can bring the entire upper spine forward and the neck somewhere up here at the collarbone. But then I can just bring the neck back up by itself at the collarbone, still leaving the spine bent. Not sure if that's coming across clearly. And then I can also straighten the spine. And that all that extra articulation makes moving the upper torso super easy. Super easy. This dude is a beast. Let's just look at the accessories he comes with real quick. He's going to come with an extra face portrait. And that one has the gritting teeth. Same wonderful sculpting. He also comes with the yelling portrait. And that is absolutely sick. So you get two sets of twin hands. One set of hands with the belt. And then you get the sets without the belt. Gripping, choking. And this one could be a weapon holding hand. So we're going to slide over into our theme comparison for today. And I'm excited to do some photo shoots and some video shoots with Conan from Mezco. Boom. And that's going to be a dope battle, bro. That's going to be a dope face-off right there, bro. Goro's like, excuse me, who's this guy? And Conan's like, Crom laughs at your tournament. Ha ha ha. I'll also bring out my Storm Collectibles Injustice Dark Side because I wanted to see if Goro was bigger, and Goro is bigger. Shao Kahn. And we're going to get Shao Kahn and Goro paired up. These two figures, when I first came back to collecting, or rather these two characters, when I first came back to collecting, and I was like stalking eBay looking for just like 1/12 scale action figures. I had never even heard that phrase before, you know. Back when I was collecting, it was just, you know, action figures, whatever the scale was, you know. But when I came back, I started learning about scales. So I hit eBay one day and I was like, oh, 1/12 scale action figures. And boy, all kind of stuff came up. And I came across these guys, but the older versions, not the new versions. And I was like, damn, those are so cool. But the prices were crazy, you know? And at that point, I didn't understand that, you know, the toy collecting universe kind of goes in cycles, I'm learning. You know, if you miss out on something early in the cycle when you come back to collecting, and if you happen to stick around a few years, don't worry, the stuff is going to come back around, at least in the case of Mortal Kombat. So very, very dope. I did check off camera to see if the chest here was as hollow as is Goro, and it's not. Again, you have a hard underpiece underneath this soft chest portion, and it goes up higher than it does on Goro. I guess that's just because he has that extra set of arms and shoulder and collarbone region that it's extra hollow up here, because the other figures don't seem to have it. And I don't have the other ones handy right now, so I'm not going to pull them out. But very dope. Overall, man, final impression and final thoughts on Goro. This dude is a beast. I love him. I love him. I'm so glad I have him. These guys were two high level wants when I came back to collecting, and I got them. Hell yes. A lot of fun. Super cool. As always, everybody, thank you so much for coming out and sharing in the experience of collecting toys as an adult. And I hope you're able to keep coming back and share some experiences too. Until next time, everybody, thank goodness it's playtime.